Explorers, and welcome back to Pip Explores. This week I'm explaining why I carry a water filter even on short cave trips.
When you ain't got no money, you got
So as we all know, we need three things to survive: food, water, and shelter. And typically you carry two of those three things when you're caving: food and water. But some people like myself elect to also carry a water filter while caving. And this week we're going to dive into why. So there are a couple of reasons why you would carry a water filter while caving. And when most people think about it, they think of it for those longer trips. But I personally carry one no matter what my trip length is. And there are several reasons why I do that. First of all, water is heavy. Just 1 liter, that's a Nalgene of water, is 2.2 pounds. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a lot of weight to be lugging around a cave. So by carrying a water filter, you have to carry less water at a single time. We also all know that whenever you go into a cave, your trip length is variable. You could go in thinking you're going to be underground for an hour and spend 4, or you could go in planning on an 8-hour trip and actually only be underground for 2 hours. A lot of how your trip goes depends on your participants or the other people on the trip with you. And if something happens, you could end up being underground for a lot longer than you anticipate. To go along with that, I happen to lead a lot of beginner trips, and I know that a lot of times participants are not prepared with the appropriate amount of water. Carrying a water filter allows me to always be able to offer my water because I know I can always get more. And we want to make sure that everybody, when you're on a cave trip, isn't getting dehydrated, because dehydration can lead to fatigue, dizziness, loss of coordination, irritability, and in some cases, injury. And we want to avoid all of those things, so we want to keep everybody hydrated. The best way to stay hydrated is to have enough water. So those are the reasons I carry a water filter. I want to avoid dehydration. I want to be prepared for any type of circumstance, and I want to make sure that everybody else also is going to have access to enough water. So what kind of water filter do I use? This is my Sawyer Mini, and I have it in this cute little pouch from On Rope One. And this is just the stuff that comes with me underground. There are other bits and parts to this. There's a flush, which you should do every single time you use this. But I don't carry that with me underground because I will flush it when I get above ground. So this little 2-ounce filter will filter effectively 100,000 gallons of water. Now that is pretty impressive. All you have to do to use this is you fill up this bag or another one like it that fits. This is just the one that comes with it. So you fill it up with cave water, you attach it, and then you lightly add pressure and it pushes the water through and filters it. Now that's a really basic explanation. There are literally instructions on this little bag, but it's very, very easy. It's not the world's fastest water filter, but it works and it's light, which is what we're looking for. This filter also has 0.1 micron filter capabilities. What that means is that anything that is bigger than 0.1 microns will be filtered out. So this includes things like E. coli, Salmonella, Giardia, and leptospirosis, which is from bat and rat urine and can be found in the tropics, and you definitely want to be filtering that out. Now you do have to maintain your filter. Like I already said, every time you use this, you need to backwash it and clean it regularly to keep the filter flowing nice and easy. Once it has been used, do not leave it out in the cold. It will freeze and become completely useless to you. And like I said, this isn't the world's fastest, biggest, or strongest filter, but it's perfect for day trips and those like short trips when you're underground for just a few hours. Obviously, for longer trips like expedition caving, they're gonna have way fancier water filters, but this is what I use on all of my day trips when I'm caving, and it's what I carry all of the time. So do you carry a water filter when you're caving? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Pip Explores. Also check out our website at pipexplores.com, and we will see you next week. Bye guys.